Hi everyone! Welcome to our last Sale-a-Bration Saturday. This is it, guys. Sale-a-Bration is wrapping up tomorrow. We're going to talk about that in just a second, but while we're waiting for everybody to join, let's go over everything that's going on, including the end of Sale-a-Bration. So you have about, I don't know, 11 days, I guess. March 1st is Sunday. 12 days to sign up for the Here's to You Paper Pumpkin Kit. This is going to be an amazing kit. It comes with a free stencil set and free sponge. It contains 8 cards. It's going to be an amazing paper pumpkin set. So make sure you subscribe by March 10th. If you are not subscribed by March 10th, you are not going to get this kit. So subscribe by March 10th. Your credit card will not be charged until the kit ships. So if you're, like I've heard from a couple of people saying, well, I got to wait until my next paycheck. Your credit card will not be charged until they start processing the 11th. So like 11th, 12th, 13th, that's normally that range where your credit card's going to be charged. So make sure that you are aware of that. If you want paper pumpkin, don't miss out on it. Okay, the Butterfly Bouquet, it's coming. It's coming March 2nd. It's coming Tuesday. We're actually using this today. Well, we're just using the bundle today. We're using this with the Heal Your Heart stamp set. So, but it's gorgeous products. You can actually add this to your starter kit if you wanted to get starter kit right now. All right, last couple days, if you want that free Sale-a-Bration class that I'm offering, I've already started to prep for it. I have card kits on my desk that are taking up a lot of room, so I'm working in like a 6-inch slot right here. But if you want that free stamp set, you must, or that free class, you must place your order $50 or more by Sunday, by tomorrow night, with the host code. So make sure that if you want that free class, you have that all ready to go now. I'm hoping to get kits shipped by the end of next week, so most of it is already prepped, so I think that I'm on good track for that. So the kits will go out pretty promptly. All right, these are the retiring in colors. The retired list will be out next month, the end of next month. So if these are colors you love, if these are colors you want to continue to use beyond the new catalog, you need to get stock up on these colors. Stock up on ink pads, re-inkers, cardstock, ribbon. Anything that is in these colors will be retiring. So make sure you stock up on those. All right, guys, Sale-a-Bration, this is it. Tomorrow is the last day. If there's anything in this catalog that you want and you haven't gotten, this is your last chance. This is last call. It ends tomorrow. All orders must be in by like 11:50 Mountain Time PM. So this is your last chance. And we have used, for Sale-a-Bration Saturday for the last, I don't know, 9 weeks, 8 weeks, we have used every single product. Today we are using our very last product, and that is the Heal Your Heart stamp set. I just passed it right here. We've used every single product in here. And my blog post, which will go up no later than 11:30, I'm hoping to get it up pretty quick right after the live. It actually, at the bottom of the blog post, has links to every single Sale-a-Bration Saturday that I've done. So if you want to see more done with any of these products, head to my blog, find that the blog post for today, and you can see all of these projects. Okay. All right. Final call too. If you want to join my team, this is your last chance to get these 5 stacks. It's 5 stacks over a $55 value. 200 sheets, I believe, of amazing DSP. These are new to the annual catalog. Nobody can buy them yet. The only way to get them is to join my team, is to join Stampin' Up. Now, when I say join my team and become a demonstrator, I think that kind of scares people. Oh, I don't want to sell. I don't want to do anything. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to sell. You don't have to do classes. You don't have to do Facebook Lives. You can be your own best customer and get a discount. Demonstrators all get a discount. And the starter kit is an amazing deal, especially for the next couple days, especially right now. $125 in product, plus the $55+ value of the paper that you're going to get for free. Plus you're going to get a free paper pumpkin, and you get free shipping. So the entire value of the kit is probably over $200. And you only pay $99. And the $125, you get to choose that product. It can be from the annual catalog, it can be from the mini catalog, it can even be from the clearance rack. You can get $125 worth of Stampin' Seal if you want. Whatever you want to choose is up to you. That $125 is your choice, and then you get the free stacks of paper and the free shipping. and the free paper pumpkin kit, and it's an incredible deal, and you only pay $99 plus tax. So there's a link to join in the video description if you want to join my team, but just be aware that after tomorrow, that paper deal is gone. So if you were considering it, today's the day. Do it today. Okay, guys, you want to see what we're making? This is the gorgeous card we are making. Again, we're using that Heal Your Heart stamp set. I'm using the thank you greeting, and then inside too, I've kind of fancied up the inside a little bit with that butterfly stamp set. So we're using two things today. We're using the Sala-a-Bration Heal Your Heart stamp set. This one, I absolutely love the font. I love the greetings. They are some of my most favorite greetings. The sorry for your loss, wishing you a good heal your heart. They are they're fantastic for sympathy cards. I know, unfortunately, so many of us are making sympathy cards right now. And I don't keep a lot of sympathy cards in stock. I like to make the sympathy card specific for the person I'm making it for. So that's why we're using the thank you greeting today. But this layout, I think you could also use for a sympathy card. I would maybe not use such bright colors, but I think you could use this for a sympathy card as well. We're in this together. I think that's great just to send to somebody who's maybe struggling right now, having a hard time. But so this is a stamp set you earn for free with a $50 order. Last chance to earn it will be tomorrow. All right, we are also using the Butterfly Brilliance Bundle. This is a huge die set. A huge stamp set. The stamp is all one stamp. You stamp all the butterflies at once, and then this die, let me show you the dies. There's actually, I have two sets here, or two. There's so many dies in this stamp set. This die is all one piece. It's going to cut all those butterflies all at once, and I'm going to show you that in just a minute. I'll keep that out. Okay, so I think that's all I need to show you, all those supplies that we're using. Now remember, this will be available March 2nd as the promotion, but you can add it to your starter kit right now. And this will be in the new annual catalog. Just kind of a sneak peek for everybody of what's coming in the annual catalog. All right, I think we're going to start by stamping our butterflies. So I have Magenta Madness here, and you can see the butterflies are stamped under those beautiful detailed layers. So we're going to start with the butterflies, and I already have my stamp on my Stamparatus. This is a gigantic stamp, you guys. So I am using my Stamparatus because you're going to get the best coverage of that stamp that way. If you don't have a Stamparatus, this is kind of a must-have. So I have half a sheet of cardstock here, and I'm just going to stick it in my Stamparatus, use my magnet down on the bottom to hold it in place. Now I'm not putting my paper all the way in the corner because sometimes the corner pieces don't stamp as well. So I am just keeping it kind of right in the middle, and you can see where I've stamped it before. So I know exactly where to put my cardstock. All right, we're going to stamp this in Magenta Madness. We're going to stamp the whole thing. Now we're not going to use all of these butterflies, but you can stamp them and then just keep them in the case. I'm going to stick this stamp set under here. Put it under your plate, and that will give you a nice even surface. But you can you can stamp all the butterflies, even if you don't use them. Just stick them in the stamp case, and then when you need a butterfly, it's already stamped. You're already ahead of the game. Okay, I think that's good. I'm going to stamp it, and if we need to stamp it again, we can. Okay, so give it a nice press, especially I find the left side of my stamp needs a little bit more love than the other pieces. So you can even stand up, use all your body weight on this. The Stamparatus is so amazing. I love it. Look at that, so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, we're gonna set this aside. I'm gonna clean my butterflies. I'm gonna use my Simply Chamois here, best stamp cleaner. And I'm gonna clean my butterflies because we need to stamp one more butterfly in Calypso Coral, not Calypso Coral, hello. Coastal Cabana, the best color in the world. So I'm just gonna make sure I get all that magenta off. And I'm just gonna kind of stamp it on there just to get any, if there's any of the water left on the chamois, I want that off. All right, now for my Coastal Cabana one, we are, let me see which butterfly I need. I only need this top butterfly because I've already pre-die cut that, that outline piece. I only need this top one. Now I could stamp it all again with the stamp, and then I'll have lots of Coastal Cabana butterflies, but I'm just interested in that top one. So I just have a little scrap of cardstock here, and the only one I need to ink up is this one over here. And I'm going to stamp that down, and beautiful. And I'm not worried about all that edge that we got there because I pressed too hard. We're going to die cut that all out, so I'm not worried about that at all. All right, so there are all our butterflies. If you don't have the Stamparatus, add that to your wish list. It is an amazing tool. Okay, let's move all this out of the way. All right, we're gonna do some die cutting. I'm gonna close my ink pad. We'll use that again in just a second. We're gonna do some die cutting. So this die is too big for our baby machine, so we're gonna have to bring out our big boss. So here is, I know this is gonna be kind of big for the camera, so bear with me for just a second. I'm gonna fold and fold it. And we have the number 1, we have number 2, number 3, and then we're gonna put our paper. Let me line all that up. So we're gonna start with our really big butterfly here. And I'm gonna line this up. I have a little Post-it tape that I'm gonna use to hold it in place. What you really wanna kind of check is the antennas of the butterflies. I found that if you get all the antennas lined up, everything else kind of falls into place. So just work on those antennas and you'll be fine. Let's see, hello, come on. It just takes, it's so hard to do this sideways. I should have done it like looking at it head on, but I think we're there. Oh, I just moved it. I'm using some Post-it tape because it's such a big die. I do not want it to move at all. So we have it on there. I'm gonna put my number 3 on top and we're gonna run it through. And it's all gonna come out the other side. So fantastic. I love it. Look at all those butterflies. Oh my gosh. So they all die cut perfectly. So we're just gonna put all of these off to the side. We're gonna die cut our other butterfly, our last one. And so all we need to worry about is getting him lined up. So we get him lined up, that's all we need to worry about. And I'm gonna have to, this is a little long, it's not gonna fit, so I'm gonna have to trim that. Okay, I'm gonna stick that down. The whole die still needs to fit on the plate because otherwise you're gonna break your die. You wanna make sure everything stays on. Post-it tape, and here we go. Just gonna run that through, and I'm just gonna run it back out. There's no need to do the rest of it because that piece, because we didn't stamp any of that. So there's our Coastal Cabana one. Ah, so cute. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. That is all we need of our big boss. So let's move him out of the way. And don't want to lose that die. All right, so here's our card. We're gonna put this off to the side so we know what we're doing. All right, we have a little bit more stamping to do. I'm going to stamp the thank you greeting in Magenta Madness. I have a scrap piece of white here. And Magenta Madness, I'm gonna stamp that. And in Coastal Cabana, we're gonna get that one back out too. And I'm going to stamp along the side here, just this, the little greeting that says, I don't know what I would do without you. We're gonna end up kind of cutting this one out too. So this is gonna go on the inside. So just as long as you have that down in the corner somewhere, it's fine. Now, I'm gonna pull in my baby boss. Oh, hello. You see my little Disney Legos? I hit my shelf pulling my baby boss out and they all fell. Anyway, we're gonna use the baby boss for this one. You could use the big one. We had that one out. We could have done all our die cutting together, but you know, I wasn't thinking. So this is a label from the Hippo and Friends dies. These are phenomenal dies, if just for the labels. Even if you don't want all the little hippo and lambs and unicorns, you can just get the labels and they are fantastic. So we're gonna die cut this from our little sheet here. This fits perfectly in our little baby machine. And perfect. See, so having both machines really is pretty handy. You really need both. Put the baby away and put that over there. We have our beautiful label, and it's kind of beveled. The edges leave a little bit of an embossed detail. I don't know if that's going to pick up on the camera, but it's so fun. That die set has so many just subtle details. Okay, I think we're ready to start layering up. So what we need to do is we need to find all of our coordinating butterflies. So I've already die cut in advance. I've die cut 3 of these beautiful detailed outlines, and they come with that bundle, with that Butterfly Brilliance Bundle. So we just need to find the coordinating butterflies. So we have our Coastal Cabana one. We already knew that one was going to match up because we stamped the right butterfly, and then our other Magenta Madness one. And then we're going to put one on the inside. So we just need to choose one for the inside. Now on my sample card, I use this really big one for the inside. I think I'm going to go with that one for the inside today. Okay, and then save these. You can keep them in your stamp case or keep them in your with your dies, and then you'll have them ready to go. Okay, let's talk about the rest of our card supplies. I have a card base, Coastal Cabana, that is 4 1/4 by 11, and I have scored it at 5 1/2. And then I've already done some work in advance here. This is a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of white, which has been embossed with the Dainty Diamonds folder. That's going to go right on here. The DSP is, how big is this? This is 2 1/2 by 4, and this is from the True Love DSP. This is in the mini catalog. I love the black and white. That's going to go right on there. And then a few more other pieces that I've die cut. I have a Magenta Madness label from that same Hippo and Friends dies. This one is stitched around the edge, which I love. And then I punched a Coastal Cabana 2 1/4 inch circle and also embossed it with that Dainty Diamonds folder. Okay, so let's start layering up some of our pieces because we're going to get all of these pieces lost if we don't start assembling them. So I'm going to stick my circle onto the Magenta Madness label. Just like that. And we're going to stick our DSP onto that white piece. And we might as well just put adhesive on this as well. We're going to stick our white piece down to our card base. So we'll just start layering all of this up. It is not folded straight. Oh my word, that is crooked. Let's see if I can straighten that up a little bit. Okay, much better. That was much better. That was really off. I don't know what I did. Okay, the stripes are going to go down on the bottom, those black stripes. This color combination I just love. The Coastal Cabana, the Magenta Madness, the black. This is going to go right on here, so we can go ahead and layer that right on there. And just way off to the left for that one. All right, our greeting is going to go on, but we're going to use dimensionals for that, of course. So I have some dimensionals, and I'm just really putting them in the middle. I don't want to put them on the outside because they're going to kind of hang off a little bit. Although it's all flat right now, so it doesn't matter too much. And this is going to go right in the middle of our label piece there. Just like that. Now that we have all of this layered up, it's going to be easy to layer up all our butterflies around us. So let's stick our butterflies together. I'm going to use Tombow for this, and I am only putting glue on their bodies. You could use glue dots for this as well if you didn't want to use Tombow. Let's see. Line that up just like that. And just along the bodies. And by putting it just on the bodies, it gives the wings, it pops the wings up just a little bit. Gives them a little bit of freedom there. It really makes them pop out. Okay, a little bit on our Coastal Cabana one. And you'll see that my Coastal Cabana ones are different. I swapped these. I wanted the smaller butterfly next to the greeting. So you'll see that I swapped them for this one. And we're just going to go ahead, as long as we have our glue out, we're just going to go ahead and stick this on the inside. Right in the middle. We'll let that set up and then we'll add our greeting in a minute. Okay, so let's start sticking everything else down. So we're going to start with our butterfly on the bottom. You can use any adhesive you want for this. So I'm going to go down here and use our other magenta butterfly. You can also pop them up with dimensionals if you wanted a little bit more dimension. Gonna go put the top up there. And oh, little butterfly bodies are sliding. That one was sliding too. I'll have to fix that. Okay, for the Coastal Cabana one, I am going to use some dimensionals. I'm going to stick one on the right side of him, and then on this side I'm going to use some Stampin' Seal because it's going to overhang our label a little bit. This is going to go right there, and I want to just cover up that edge. So you don't see that edge where it was overlapped. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, love it. All right, so final touch for the front, we're going to add a bow. that has been tied with our white baker's twine from the snail mail suite. I've gone through so much of that twine. I love it. I'm so glad white baker's twine is back. It's my favorite. So I just stuck that right under my label. And then also from that same butterfly set is this little tiny little butterfly. I've also die cut that. And we're just going to stick that right on the left side of our greeting. I thought that it just needed a little something over there. So just like that. All right, we are almost done with the front, and then we're going to finish up the inside. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool, and we're going to add some of these. These are the Playing with Patterns resin dots. These are in the annual catalog. And let's see, I want a big one right here, and one up here. I'm going to add quite a few. Normally I only add 3. I think I'm adding 5 this time because I just love these so much. These are in the Coastal Cabana shade. So they're so pretty. Now if you don't have these, you could also use the in color enamel dots. You could use the Magenta Madness ones. That would be great too. Or you could even color any embellishments with our Stampin' blends to coordinate. All right, let's finish up the inside now. So we have our butterfly in here, and we just need to finish up with that greeting. So we have our greeting stamped over here. I'm going to grab my long paper scissors, and I'm just going to hand cut this. You can use a paper trimmer, but it is a pretty small greeting. So I am just going to do it with my scissors, and you know, nobody is going to really be measuring, and so many people are so obsessed about getting it all perfect. But you know what? When you send a card, the person you send that card to is going to be so amazed and grateful that you have been so thoughtful to think of them, that they're not going to be piecing your card. They're not going to be taking your card apart. I know I don't. I love all mail. Okay, so that just goes right over the butterfly. Isn't that cute? Now you can use any butterfly. I mean, like that one. I think I like the smaller butterfly, but again, you could use any of the butterflies. Perfect. Okay, so that is the card for today. What do you think? I love how bold it is, how bright it is. I just love all those butterflies. So I can't wait to use this Butterfly Brilliance set more. So if you want to see more of it, let me know. I'd love to do more with this set. If you need to shop, make sure you get your orders in by tomorrow, 11:50 Mountain Time PM. Use this host code. I will have a new host code on Monday, so this host code is only good through the end of the day tomorrow, and then Monday there will be a brand new host code, which will be posted on my blog and on social media, so make sure you check that out. Thank you guys so much. If you're watching this on Facebook, I'd love it if you shared it with your friends. If you are on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys have questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll make sure to get to them. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.